What's good, y'all? It's your boy, Hoodie E in the building. Coming to y'all back with another installment of KarKast. Finally, I'm back. I know it's been a minute since I had a KarKast video on the channel, but I had to bring it back for y'all boys. Today, I got my boy Harper in the building.
You already know who it is, man.
Hey, man, we got a banger for y'all today, man. What we gonna talk about, big bro?
We gonna talk about how to survive high school while you still in it and afterwards.
So as y'all know, I just graduated high school, so I'm out this young. I'm going to college, and my boy, he's still in high school. So you gonna be a junior?
Be a junior.
Man's finna be a junior now. So I'm gonna give my side of the story on how to survive high school, and then he's gonna give his side on how to survive high school while still in it. So basically, I mean, you want to go first, basically, on how to survive high school while still in it?
Yeah, I can go first.
All right, bet.
So basically, reputation is not as important as everybody makes it out to seem. Like, everybody's gonna hype every other thing up and make it seem like you gotta always have the newest stuff. You know, you always gotta be talking to the main people and all that. It's not even like that, honestly. You really just got to keep to yourself, and I mean, it's cool to have friends, but you just got to make sure like they're actually friends, because people are gonna say they're friends.
Yeah,
y'all know how that goes.
Yeah, like, I could do another podcast video on how to determine if your friends are real or fake. I think that'd be a good video. Hey, that'd be a good video while you playing. So, but yeah, so I definitely respect that. I mean, how I see it is like you don't have to be popular. You don't have to be like within everybody. You can be confined to yourself, but I don't suggest you be all by yourself. I suggest just having like a few friends you straight with, and then make sure they're good friends though, because if they're good friends, they'll help you out and stuff like that. Because I remember when I was in 12th grade, I knew almost everyone at my school. I knew almost everybody at my school, but I really talked to like two to five people at max. Like consistently, I talked to like 2 to 5 people, and that's all I really needed, because those were the people I wanted to talk to and I needed to talk to help me out through where I needed to be. I had a friend, man, and we had like almost every class together, and legit we did almost everything together. He helped me throughout class. I helped him throughout class. So it was like that's how we basically got A's together. That's how it was. So I mean, as long as you have a couple friends you can stay close to, you straight. You don't need to be friends with everybody. You don't need to talk to everybody. So I mean, it is what it is.
Because the bigger the circle, the more problems you're gonna have. The smaller the circle, you're not gonna have as many problems. And he brought out a good point. You wanna make sure you're hanging around people that's gonna want you to head towards success and not lead you down like to some path where you're gonna end up like a bum begging me for money on the street. You feel me? Like you want to make sure everybody got like the same intentions as you. You trying to graduate, you trying to get a good GPA so you can get into, maybe you want to go to a good school, or maybe you just want to go get a trade, but you still want to have, you want to be straight. So whenever people look at you and trying to hire you and stuff, you want to get a good career. You want to make sure your friends have the same intentions as you.
Facts.
Some people, they go to, I mean, I see it every day. I mean, it's summertime now, thank God, but I see it every day. People go to school and they have no intention of learning, man.
That's what I'm saying.
They go to school just to, basically because they got to, because their parents at work or something like that.
Yeah, their parents force them to go to school, or they just want to see friends. They skip class and stuff like that.
Sure.
And I mean, people like those, if you want to be friends with them, go ahead. I mean, and it's like I don't want to bash anybody that does that. I mean, I'm not saying
y'all
nothing.
Do you?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, y'all do you. I can't tell you how to live your life, but if you want to go out, do this and that, you want to do whatever, mess up your life, that's you. But if you got friends that are trying to do good in school, and you trying to persuade them not to do that, you're like, oh, come party with me, or come do this and that, or get you're a bad influence, or your friends that are trying to do good, they know you're a bad influence, don't try to like force them to stray off their path, because trust me, at the end of the day, it is what it is, and like y'all are going on 2 different ways. Don't try to like mess them up to make them go towards your way, because if you're going down a bad road, I'm pretty sure they're not trying to go down that bad road, but you're kind of like pushing them towards that way, so it's not a good thing. So it's like,
yeah, Another thing is, like, you wanna try hard to be great in life. You don't want. Please don't be one of them people who try so hard to fit in with the crowd. Those people are so annoying because you can just tell when somebody's not acting like themselves. Like, you can tell when they don't really act like that when they're not around you and stuff like that. Like, don't try to fit in. You don't gotta be one of them people that's trying to
don't be like, if your friend's smoking, if you don't smoke, don't smoke.
Just don't do that.
They drink,
bro.
they drink. Let them drink. Let them smoke. Let them do what they want.
Because they gonna face the consequences.
Exactly.
Man. You don't have to face the consequences if you don't want to, bro. It's gonna be, even if they don't get caught right then and there, it's gonna come back to bite them.
Exactly, bro. Because it's like, I've seen too many. I've heard about and I've seen too many people, just mess up through drugs and stuff like that. And like I'm just like, it's not worth it, bro. You wasting time that you could be spending developing your life and stuff like that. Now with high school, we talk about subscribe on a path and trade school, do whatever after high school. This is just high school in itself. I'm not trying to go into like college or post high school stuff, because whatever you do after that, that's up to you. If you got a good job without going to college, that's you, bro. Good job. GG's for you, man. If you go to college and you get a good job, GG's to you. If you get a trade, you learn something, you get a good job, GG's to you, bro. At the end of the day, just do something with your life. I feel like everybody should try their hardest to complete high school, because it's high school, bro. It's nothing that it can't be done. And I be seeing there be kids that be having like below a 3.0, even below. I understand if you have like a 3.1, that's not bad. It's good. But below a 3.0, or even if it's on accident, you fail a class on accident, or like you have a below a 2.5 or 2.0 below that, the freak are you doing? Those are the kids that are not going anywhere, or like not doing anything with their lives, bro. Like, don't try to be like that. Be your own person. Try to do good in school, because honestly, high school is not that hard. It really isn't. Unless you taking like 30,000 AP classes, it's not that hard. Trust me.
One thing about high school is, some people say it's hard, some people say it's easy. Honestly, that can potentially be up to you. You can make your year a lot easier if you really want to.
Honestly,
you can make your 4 years in high school so much easier than maybe if it's bad now. Because it's just steps you got to take. Like, for example, maybe if you do plan to go to college, you got to take 2 classes. Get them out the way. 9th and 10th grade, you straight. It's stuff like that. That was just an example. It's just stuff like that, like thinking ahead. And making sure you communicate with your teachers. If they grading your stuff wrong, don't be scared to say nothing about it. Like, just because you think you're gonna get in trouble or something, or if they hesitating to grade you and you gotta bring this intern or report card just because she don't want to put in grades or he don't want to put in grades, say something about it, bro. You gotta communicate with your parents. You gotta communicate with your teachers. You gotta communicate with your principal. Everybody.
You gotta put in the work for you to see success. Like, one thing I wish I knew at the start of 9th grade is like I've been saying, stay focused. Like, in 9th grade, I was like, I got A's in class, but I didn't get all A's. I got like some B's, but I could have easily gotten A's if I took the time to actually pay more attention. I was over here goofing off. I was playing with I was trying to be not trying to be friends with everybody, but I was just trying to look cool. And I was just like, I would be messing around, playing, like not doing my work sometimes just to have a quick laugh or something like that. But like in 11th grade, that's when I really took everything seriously. And I was just like, bro, I gotta, not even 11th grade, because I still got B's in 11th grade, but 12th grade, yeah, I got all A's that semester, or both semester, and I was happy on that. But it's like, if I took everything seriously, then I'd be in a way better position than where I am now. Now, I'd still say I'm doing good for where I'm at, but I'd be doing even better if I took all 4 years seriously and I treated it like it was my last year of high school, like, and stuff like that.
That's one thing you gotta remember, bro. You want to try and wake up with the same mindset every morning. You're going to high school for the reason the high school was built, to learn. I mean, of course, it's okay, like, if your high school don't got uniform, you can drip or whatever. You don't got to be some, like, lame, irrelevant, like, individual that off, everybody be like... but you just don't got to be that dude that's, like, everywhere, that in everybody's mouth, that everybody know about, everybody hollering about, and all
you
that.
You don't want to be you gotta stand low key, bro. Is like the best thing.
It's very important.
Like, you grind in silent, you succeed in silent, and then when you succeed, you can let everybody know.
And then the homeboys around you that's been doing it with you, succeeding all the way, whenever y'all do that joint together, bro, it's gonna feel so much better than all the bums that had all the clout and all the popularity.
Facts.
that are just on the streets now or working at 7-Eleven at age 45. You know what I'm saying? So
7-Eleven at age 45. Oh. Hey, there be people like that.
No shade.
Not shade. I mean, yeah, you gotta get your bread
shade,
somehow.
no
You know,
shade.
I respect you. You know, I respect
grind,
I respect everybody.
grind.
Actually, I respect
Fact.
like janitors, and
Fact.
I think it's hard for janitors. Like
Hey.
people do those like hard jobs, like janitors. People, the people that clean our hotel rooms and stuff like that. Like sometimes I just be bad. I be walking in the bathroom. That junk be dirty, bro. Like that junk be bad, bro. I'm like, bro, who the freak was in here? I'm just like, bro, how? And then people don't be flushing toilets. People be leaving their doo-doo everywhere, bro. I'm just like, what are we monkeys? Like, come on, bro. It's like, it's not that hard, honestly, in my opinion. I don't think it's that hard to clean up after yourself.
It's for that bag. So I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do to go get it.
The bag? Oh,
I mean, you know, job.
Oh yeah, job, money. It's not even like that in general. Be in your bag at all time. Try to be in your bag at all time. Not just money bag, but be in your like learning bag too. Because if you have a chance to get ahead, get ahead. Trust me, it works out so much better. Like your sister, I remember your sister. I don't mean to put her in this like that, but she was in my collegiate class or my high school dual enrollment. She left it because she said she was all by herself. She didn't have any friends. I mean, that's cool. You know, you do what you want to do. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. But I mean, me personally, I wouldn't suggest that, because trust me, like, if you would have stayed and do everything you had to do, it would have been so much better for you long term, because you could have knocked out like 2 years of college. If you plan on going to college, you could have knocked out 2 college of what you wanted to do in the future. So if you want to go to like USF, UCF, I don't know where she wants to go, or she's going to college, period. But if she wanted to do something like that, she could have been way ahead if she stayed at the school. But you know, she went back to her old high school. Ain't no problem with that. You know, you're still gonna get your education. I respect that, but you know, I felt like, you know, if you stayed, you would have been a little bit more ahead, in my opinion. But I'm not here to judge anybody's life on their decisions. I
feel where you're coming from though, because getting ahead is very important. It's very, very, very easy to procrastinate. It takes one missing homework assignment, and that turned into 2, that turned into 4, and that turned into 16. Bro.
And then
it's
you
so
just don't
easy.
Yeah, bro.
It's like a snowball effect, bro. It's just gonna keep building up, and then when it's time to grind for that report card come out, I mean, you're gonna be busting yourself every night at 1 o'clock in the morning trying to catch up, man. You don't want to do that, bro. Just get and plus, even whenever you do turn your stuff in late, you can't expect your teachers to be up at night grading all that when it was due 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, so make it easier on yourself, make it easier on your teachers. Just make it easy as possible for yourself, man. You have the option to make it easy for yourself. I mean, not everything's gonna be your option. You're gonna have to do stuff you don't want to do.
Yeah,
and things aren't gonna work out your way every single time.
Yeah, complications might come up. You know, I understand that, but try to do everything in your power to stay on track. Because if you have a schedule, or like just stay on track, basically everything will run smoothly. And for people also, for like incoming seniors / juniors, or juniors, if you're gonna be a junior soon, or even like freshman through junior, try to get to that point where you know what you want to do with your life. If you know you want to go to college, but you don't know for what degree or something, like, make sure you get a job. Make sure you do something you know you're gonna enjoy, because people that hate their jobs, you're not gonna like that. You're not gonna take it too far. So make sure you know what you want to do before. I would say make sure you know what you want to do before you at least go to college. Because if you know what you want to do before you go to college, you'll be straight. Seniors, if you're becoming an incoming senior and you're going to college and you don't know what you want to do, definitely get on track for that. Because it'll make it easier for you to find a college with the best course program for you, or because when you get to college, you can't kind of like freeball it at that point, because then you're just gonna be taking classes, and then it's not gonna be what you want, and then you might just end up dropping out of college. So just make sure you try to do what you want. You know what you want to do. Now, I know a lot of people, it's hard. You know, honestly, it is hard to determine what you want to do. But I think one of the best ways, because I went for something that I know I like doing. I love computers. I love messing with technology and stuff like that. So I knew I wanted to do something in technology. Now, yes, it will take some research to definitely determine on what within a like get a main category, and then try to go within the main categories and like spread out from that, separate it, and see what you want to do. Because I remember in 8th grade, I said I wanted to do physical therapy. I completely changed that. Completely, bro. Because you say one thing when you're young, but then when you get to a certain age, your mind starts changing and you different. You're like, I don't want to do this anymore. So just try to get like a ballpark, and then try to like pick at inside of that. So get a main category and then try to split it into subcategories to help you find a better thing.
Yeah, man, it's never too early to start thinking about what you want to do for your future. Like for example, you could take me for example. All year, for my whole 10th grade year, I've been taking a class for firefighting, because I'm pretty sure that's what I want to do when I grow up, because you know, it's kind of a family job. You know, a lot of my uncles and my dad here are firefighters, so you know, I kind of want to carry on a tradition, and it's something I enjoy doing. You know, it's not some.
Oh, you like the class?
Huh? I love the class, bro. I love it, man. It's really fun, but the point is, I started early, so now by the time I graduate at 18,
or you'll be able to like,
I'll be able to, type of yeah, man. Like I'll be ahead of a lot of people, and so that's already.
You still gotta go to school for that.
I gotta take 1 year fire standards.
Okay.
But for other people, they gonna have to take that and then EMT school, and then that's gonna take them, you know, a lot more time. And I'm already.
Well, by the time, exactly, yeah. So what, you're gonna be a junior? So after you finish high school, you have to take. You said 1 year of.
I could take the fire standards while I'm in my senior year.
Okay, so basically, by the time you finish high school,
I'll just be finishing fire standards.
So you can basically go into being a firefighter straight off, like what, 18, 19?
Yeah, bro. Yep.
You see, having a mindset and knowing what you want to do, it helps you plan for the future, so you know what you want to do in life, and it works out so much better. Now, everything doesn't fall according to plan. I understand that, but just try your best to stay on top.
And don't give up, man. Whatever you do, just don't give up. It's gonna seem bad sometimes. It's gonna be some days where you're not having it. Your teacher's trying you, kids trying you. I mean, you're not having it, man.
Bro, if I had a penny or if I had a quarter for any time somebody try to bro, pissing me off, bro.
Just when you just having a bad day, man.
Yeah,
you're not gonna be in the mood a lot of the times, bro. But that don't mean you can slack on your work. That don't mean you're gonna have to disrespect your teachers. I mean,
that's why I have, like, if you have a schedule, it'd be important too. Because if you have a schedule, you always know when you can, you know, just chill. You have one of those chill days. You can afford to have a chill day if you plan everything. But I know not every kid's gonna want to plan out how they want to do stuff. You know, that's cool. You know, that's straight. You don't have to have you don't have to have a schedule. I don't have a schedule. Just make sure you stay on track of everything. Kind of like plan out everything in your head. Even if that doesn't work, just try to make sure you on schedule and on time for everything. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. But all right, I think we're gonna call this video a quit, y'all. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like on this video, tell your friends, share this video. Let's try to. I have like 30 subs right now. Try to get me like 50. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Just go crazy on that subscribe button, man. Just share the video. If you like it, definitely leave me some comments down below. Let me know if you want to do any more topic, if you want to hear any more topics, any more influential topics, or, you know, funny topics, or any topics in general. Just let me know. I'll think about it. I'll get some guests, you know, or run it up. So yeah. All right, y'all. I'm out. I'll see you guys in the next one.